Rev 13. Keep going. Germany,
Mexico.
Luxembourg. That's all the beast. Yup. Mexico.
Italy.
Yup.
France.
Italy, France. That's the NATO, man. That's EU. NATO, EU.
Japan.
Yup.
Russia.
And what the hell is Moab celebrating Christmas for? Because they bombed their ass to hell and back. Japan celebrates Christmas because of Rev 13. He made fire come down from heaven in the sight of men. Keep going.
Russia, Ukraine, the Philippines, Sweden, Poland.
Sweden, you know what Sweden just did, okay?
Yeah.
The mark of the beast, all right? Sweden is a part of the beast. And Sweden is pushing the mark pertaining to the prophecies in Matthew 24. There you go,
right.
brother. That's the spirit. Time is almost up. That's right, brother. Hey, may the Lord bless that man.
Right.
The man looked back and said, time is almost up.
You know what time
He know what time it is. You see? Keep going, brother.
It says Poland.
Poland, that's a part of the beast. Keep going.
India.
Yep.
Finland.
What the fuck is, I'm sorry, excuse my language. What is,
I know, right?
What is India doing celebrate? That's because, read it again.
Yep. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine.
See, so not just the nations of the beast. Psalms 83. Psalms 83, they're a part of it too. Why is India celebrating Christmas? Pakistan's, you know? Keep going.
It says Finland, Norway, Greece.
Bro, those are all the part of the beast.
Iceland,
Beast.
Brazil,
Yep, Jake.
United States,
Of course, that's Babylon.
HQ.
HQ.
China,
Yep.
Czech Republic, South Africa,
Oh,
New Zealand.
the Czech Republic, that's part of Gog. Russia.
Oh.
Yeah, Czech Republic, they call it. Yep.
You got some food?
We just got this word for you, brother. It's good food. Yeah, it's good. Yes, get Matthews 4 and 4. We got you right now, brother. Read Matthews 4 and 4 for him. We're going to give you some right now for you, okay?
St. Matthew 4 and verse 4.
Read it loud for
and it
us.
says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Not by bread alone. The brother said he's hungry. You should not live off bread alone, right? Look, eat well, live well. See, that's the spirit. Keep going.
But by every word
By every word, what?
that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High.
And he asked to be fed, we fed him. And there was a spirit, another man walked by with a shirt that says, eat well, live well.
Man.
He didn't want to eat
All life
to
by
live well.
suicide.
So, hey, the blood's off our hands. Did he ask for food, brothers?
Twice.
You are a witness. You church, you are members of our church. And you heard someone ask for food, and we gave him the food that we were told to give. And he kept walking. So the blood's off our hand. We go back to our point.
Yep.
That was spiritual. You got some more, brother?
That was it.
Oh, okay. So now read this again.
And it says, Rev 18 and 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That proves it right there, because fornication is a spiritual wickedness, and Christmas, is that not fornication? You know, if the spirit has it, you know, you want to talk about Saturnalia, you know, we go into, I know you sent the article, if the spirit has it. But this is a great example. You got China, Czech Republic, Russia, India. Why are you celebrating Christmas, dude? Because you're drunk, man. You got Russia sending ammo to U.S. See, there's a lot of contracts that people still deal with America. Even though they're beefing with them, they still deal with them. Like when you go to work, you may have an employee, a fellow co-worker you don't like, but you still got to deal with them.
Right.
That's what you think. That's on a national level too. That's on a worldwide level too. Because remember, they're the red horse. They make war with each other. Let's keep going.
Verse 3 says,
real quick, the brother wants to speak a little bit about Saturnalia, for edification, and then we'll just keep going, because that's an awesome point to bring out, because what better time to bring it out is on the day of it.
Right.
But you got it, bro. The
This
floor is
from,
yours.
Britannica. It says Saturnalia, a Roman festival. Saturnalia, the most popular of the Roman festivals, dedicated to the Roman god Saturn. The festival,
Saturn is Satan. Okay?
the festival's influence continues to be felt throughout the Western world. Originally celebrated on December 17th, Saturnalia was extended first to 3 and eventually to 7 days. The date has been connected with the winter sowing season, which is in modern Italy, varies from October to January. Remarkably, like the Greek Cornea, it was the liveliest festival of the year. All work and business were suspended. Slaves were given temporary freedom to say and to do what they liked, and certain moral restrictions were eased. The streets were infected with a Mardi Gras madness.
Damn.
A mock king was the chosen. The seasonal greeting to Io Saturnalia was heard everywhere. The closing days of Saturnalia were known as Siglaria because of the custom of making toward the end of the festival.
Yeah, these people don't know what they're celebrating. Ask an average American what's the origins of Christmas, and they'll just tell you it's Jesus' birthday, right? That's the closest thing they'll tell you, but it also goes back to Tammuz's birthday, you know, which Tammuz was Nimrod's son,
Yep.
and even the cross goes back to Tammuz, you know, and Tammuz was erected with someone sleeping their mother or some shit. Icy, yes.
It's all the same.
Right. Oh, yeah, all that shit. It's all the same demon coming back in different cultures. So this one is talking about the Romans and the Greeks, you know, but it goes back to the Babylonians. You know, all of them were wicked, man. Egyptians, Assyrians, they're all into idol worship of spirits, you know, spirit guides, you see?
It says, because of the custom of making toward the end of the festival.
Like, I'm gonna give you a good example. When you watch the movie Exorcist, which I wouldn't watch that now, but in the world, you know, you'd watch that. And in the movie Exorcist, the archaeologist in the beginning of the movie erected an idol. Now, if you look up the history of that idol, it's in the Bible. In the movie Exorcist, the demon that overtook the girl, it's a Moabite idol, and Solomon built the temple to it. Okay, so that was a real idol that they used in that movie. And don't you know, in that movie, like 3 people died. Lightning struck the set. You know, a whole bunch of supernatural shit happened, man. Because Esau be erecting these deities, man, and then invoking them. Then he calls it a Grammy, you know, or an award show. Oh no, he says it's a ceremony. That's a fucking ritual, man. No, it's just a ceremony to elect her into office. That's a ritual. When they elected the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, they did it in August, which August is a Greek goddess, right? If you look it up, it's like a reference to some like Greek goddess, and then they called it a ceremony, man. So they inaugurated a female queen of heaven on a month of a queen of heaven demon. So all this shit he be doing is witchcraft, bro. You know?
It says toward the end of the festival, presents of candles, wax models of fruit.
Oh, it said a presence of candles. You got Jake out here lighting candles on people, man. You know? There's like witchcraft. There's certain candle colors. This chick was like, you better burn. You know, I saw some like TikTok or some shit. There's witchcraft for that, man. Oh, you got you go to the dollar store and get so-called Virgin Mary for $1 a candle. Every time Jake gets killed, they light some icon, you know, some saint of this, and it's a face of an Edomite with little ass pigeon wings, you know.
It says wax.
This proves this place is wicked. It said fornication. You hear what he's reading, and y'all people are celebrating this shit. What king was it? Nebuchadnezzar, when he made an image and they all bowed down. We're standing up like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. You know, like the rest of the brothers. We're all standing up as that body, and a 3-chord can't be broken, right? What's it say? 3 strings? A chord is not easily broken. And Yahushua said, upon this rock shall I build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Today is a day of hell, man. Shit. It's a day of wickedness out here. You got people being nice to you because they got a demon on them. They ain't nice to you because of the Spirit of the Lord. There's an actual demon on them. And then here. Fuck out of here, man.
You want that count, Daniel?
No, it's okay. If the Spirit has it.
Wax models of fruit and waxen statuettes.
Waxing, those are idols. Wax, the 1948ers do, it's called a golem.
Yeah.
The rabbis would construct a clay little monster, and they would write a message and put it in, and then a nigga would come to life.
Yep.
They do that to the Wailing Wall. The Wailing Wall is an idol that Herod built. We gonna tear that shit down, man.
Right.
That ain't even supposed to be there, you know?
It says, which were fashioned by Siggy Lowry, are manufacturers of small figures and wax and other media. The cult statue of Saturn himself, traditionally bound at the feet with woolen bands, was united, presumably to come out and join the fun.
So they made an idol to erect. And why you think they tell you Santa drank the milk and ate the cookies? He said, who wants some milk and cookies? So Santa came down and drank milk. That's scary, bro. That's the history of the Bell and the Dragon. We might have to go into that. Remember how it ate the food? But it was it was them.
They snuck in and shit.
When y'all were little, did y'all not pour out milk? Here it is, Jake, poor as hell. You know, we can't even, you know what I mean? You can't even get certain shit. But on this day, we can wake some cookies and milk for this, nigga. And I can't get no cookies. You know what I'm saying? But I wake up and cookies is bit and milk is drank. That's an idol. We gotta get it. History of the Bell. We have to get that. We have to get that. Damn, that shit's wild. You got a little more? Oh, and I want to say this too, Con. You had at the Capitol in Illinois, you had Christians and Satanists all worshiping around this Queen of Heaven idol, and they were saying, "Hail Satan." And over here, they're saying, "Hail Jesus." That's confusion, bro. That's Babylon. Because Jesus, who you know as Jesus, goes back to Serapis Crispus. You know, which was that the Assyrians? Who was that?
That was an Edomite in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Ptolemy.
Okay.
Ptolemy line.
See? What you got?
All right.
Where do you want to start?
I'm gonna start at 2.
All right.
To verse.
Hey, we go, it's a short book.
Yeah.
Let's go into it. Let's just read it all.
Yeah.
Church is in session. Okay? Church is in. Can you get in Ephesians? What's that? 4 and 5. Some evangelists. We need the Spirit is expressing. We are in church, man. Esau can't have that shit no more, man. We're in church. This is church. This is the epitome of church. Church is in session. You see? Get that in Ephesians real quick. Should be in 4 and 4. What's going on, man?
4 and 11.
I'm sorry?
We got about 40 meals in the back before we can find like a homeless shelter.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. You just drive around the corner. There's a lot of homeless people around here. There's a woman. She lives on the Great. Then there's the alley. And then the RT Center. There's a lot of homeless people. They just stand around there. Right in this area, you'll find a lot of people, man.
Thank you.
Yup. You guys have a good one. You want to read that real quick?
This is Ephesians 4 and 11.
Yep.
And he gave some apostles.
Yup. So you're looking at apostles. Keep going.
And some prophets.
And you have prophets. This is all the members of the church. And can you read the ledger? The
It
title?
says the gifts of a Mashiach.
So the Lord has given us these gifts. We are not, the Lord is making us into this, okay? This is the Spirit expressing this, you see? And it's been on my spirit heavy, you know? And look, you had one man come up and say, "I'm hungry, give me food." Then you had another truck just come up and ask us, the church, they said what? "Do you know where we can give this food out?" When we're giving food right here, and you brothers and sisters are eating. Bro, it's taking place. It's happening. You know, as a brother Mahar said, it's happening. It's actually happening, brothers, sisters. It's happening, man. We're actually fulfilling these roles, man. It's taking place right before our eyes. Embrace it. Read it again, please.
Ephesians 4 and 11. And he gave some apostles.
Yep.
And some prophets.
And you know what? You know what proves this place is wicked? They want to feed Jake only one day of the week or one day of the year. One day of the year. Now they want to. We got some meals we want to give out.
40 meals.
We got 40. Spiritual 40.
Yeah.
We got some meals we want to. We need to eat every day. That's why I said in season, out of season. You know, ain't knocking them. but we're proving a point. Now y'all want to be cool today. Hey, we got to do this all year round, man. Ain't no days off. It says it is good to do good on the Sabbath. So even on what you would think a day off, we going in overtime.
And he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists.
You know what an evangelist is? Someone who is of the gospel, you know?
A bringer of the gospel.
Yeah, bringer of the gospel, just all about calling out to Jake and being him being a Gentile and embracing them in and come here. You see? You got a lot of these other camps that ain't evangelists. What's your nationality? Man, we in 2022. The hell you asking someone their nationality for? He could say he's black and his dad's an African. He's a Hamite. You gotta watch these what's your nationality guys. And Lord's will, I'm gonna do a lesson on it. I'm tired of hearing that. Are we not past that?
We are.
We're past what's your nationality. You can't just say so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. You can't do that no more. Yes, that's the foundation because of Genesis 49 and the curses, but we're everywhere. You're doing nothing more than what the wicked Pharisees did back then, kicking all the Gentile Jakes out. That's why Paul had to bring them in. That's why he said, I'm going to the Gentiles. We were Gentiles.
Some evangelists,
Yep.
and some pastors.
Yeah, a pastor is like a shepherd. A pastor is like a porter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Guard.
Yeah, a guard, man. Keep going.
And teachers.
And teachers. So we are a church. Some brothers will have all these gifts, or some may have them more than others. You see a brother who's more of a defender of the gospel. Another brother who's more just prophetic. Another brother who's just an evangelist. Another brother who wants to teach. But it's all a part of the body of the church. Of the body, the house of David. So we have these talents, these portions, and Tawadi al-Bashmel Sai for giving them to us.
Right.
But we need these characteristics for our sheep. For the sheep, excuse me. Okay?
For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry.
The perfecting of the saints. So when you have a team, you need a coach, defense, a doctor. You know, you need all these things to perfect the team.
Order boy, cook manager.
There you go.
Yep.
So every part of the body, you know, Esau just found a part of the body, bro. So every piece is important. In 2021, he just found a new like ligament.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So there's important body parts that you don't know about that you have that his ass is just finding out. But we so-called evolved from monkeys. My point being, you have important body parts of this body that brothers may not know about. But it's helping the things keep going. You know? We're all getting the same penny. You see?
It says, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach.
There you go. So all these body parts, all these members, all these offices are for the perfecting of the saints in the body of Hamashiach Yahushua. Okay? So we need all of that. We need a full spectrum, okay, of this church. So this is what our church consists of. You got teachers, prophets, evangelists, apostles, and you got some brothers that have been given a mix of them all, you know? So let's jump back into this. I just wanted the Spirit was bringing that out.
This is the history of the destruction of Venom the dragon. And it says, start from the top. And King Astyages was gathered to his fathers, and Cyrus of Persia received his kingdom.
Cyrus who?
Of Persia.
Persia.
Received his kingdom. And Daniel conversed with the king and was honored above all his friends. Now the Babylonians had an idol called Bel, and there were spent upon him every day 12 great measures of fine flour.
Every day they offered unto this idol. Okay? Every day you'll have someone do something. Like I had this one job, and it was an Elamite, which is a spirit, a Persian. Every day it was a woman. She would come in and light a incense to her God, man. You know? And one day I got stirred. I put that incense out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now it was they did it. I did my job. But one day I was just stirred in the spirit. I fucking got my two index finger wet. And fuck that, man. I'm constantly burning that shit. You know, you get a little offended sometimes with this place, man. Everybody has a right to believe in their God, but we can't believe in ours.
Right.
The fuck? Excuse me, man. You know, that's some BS. We can't believe in our God, but they can believe in all their gods. They can be all this. They could be all they could be, but we can't over here and believe in ours. You know what it is? Because our spirit stirred more than theirs. Theirs is just a trend. Theirs is just it's just something to do for the week. We're really living this, man. So the spirit aspect is taking over. You know? Keep going.
And it says,
hey man, you Christians don't be in the spirit. You Catholics don't be in the spirit. You know? You just had a Christian school, their doctor just got found guilty of sexual assault. Speak on that. You know? Speak on the nastiness in the Catholics, man, or the wickedness in the Muslims. Somebody needs to say something. Let's get that Psalms 94 and 16, man. Who is standing up for the workers of iniquity? We're stirred in the spirit. Shit is sick out here.
This is Psalms.
And you want to call us extremists? You want to call us cult leaders and members? Shame on you. You're a curse, man.
This is Psalms 94 and 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Read it again.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Yeah, who are the evildoers, man? All right, starting with the top, Esau and Jake, and then the rest of the heathens. All right, because Esau and Jake is a steak and the potatoes. All right, Jake's the steak and Esau's the potatoes. But both of them, all right, they're workers of iniquity. They're working iniquity. Read it again.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Christianity is evil. Catholics are evil. Islam is evil, man. That shit is actually satanic, okay? You had Vocab Malone trying to say Jeremiah 10 ain't talking about a Christmas tree. Man, it's blatantly lying, bro. That's evil and that's wicked. So you damn right we're standing up. And it ain't us, the Lord is making us stand up. Even if we sick, even if we tired, we're standing up. Because there's none but evil going on out here. We're in Babylon, bro. We're in Satan's seat. We are in the virgin daughter Babylon. Right now.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Yeah.
Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Right, the workers of iniquity are working. This is iniquity taking place. Do you know that the Christmas tree represents a man's rod? And then you have your children bowing at a man's phallic symbol. You're sacrificing your children. And then on top of it, you say it's a white man called Good Saint Nick. That's iniquity. That's wickedness. This is what America pushes for you. This place is wicked, man. So the Lord is saying who's going to rise up, while the rest of you bow down, while the rest of you bow a knee to Baal. We are standing up.
that's right, man. That's right.
We're standing up. Shit, Jake. The only time Jake stand up is if an Edomite cop kills him. But you don't stand up on a day-to-day basis. You know, there's more shit to be mad at than the N-word. Okay? More to be mad at than the N-word. Keep going.
Back in Bell and the Dragon.
And the Lord gonna kill Jake too.
That's right.
The Lord gonna kill niggas too, man. You see? Keep going.
Back in Bell and the Dragon.
Because a nigga will be the first one to put some blonde weave on and slut his woman out in some Edomite apparel, you know, and sing Good Saint Nick. Mm-hmm. Jake's a sellout, bro. Jake's a main sacrifice in Babylon. Keep going.
History of Bell and the Dragon, in verse 3, and it says, and there were spent upon him every day 12 great measures of fine flour, and 40 sheep, and 6 vessels of wine.
Yeah, that's why every day as a kid, you had to pledge allegiance. You had to pledge your allegiance. The Lord made a pledge with Abraham. The Lord made an oath with Abraham, and now Abraham's promised seed is making an oath with the inhabitants of the wicked. Let that sink in, man. And I want to say it before I forget. The Lord's gonna fucking destroy you wicked ass Jakes, man. A lot of you Jakes be using racism as a cloak for your wickedness. So when you be seeing Esau Jacob, take that. Stop feeling all so sorry for them, man. We just had a 2 fucking pack of nigglets laughing at us. But then when they get fucking smitten by Esau, we supposed to say their lives matter? When they're scoffing at the Lord? There be times where Esau's in the right spirit, fucking Jacob. Because who else gonna jack Jacob? I just had a fucking little niglet chick yesterday say some offensive shit to me, man. And I put a curse on her ass. But then if Esau come down on her, oh, he's racist. No, Jake needs to get his ass whooped too. Using that racist shit, man. But when these niggas get pulled over, Jake, oh man, they always coming at the black man. The black man need to be put to death.
Black means evil.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you. You give a black woman a body and she don't know what to do with it. Everybody get to see it and touch it but you. Fuck out of here, man. Jake about to get they shit rocked, man. Wicked ass evil people. And it's supposed to be Christmas. Where their Christmas spirit? You see?
This back Venom the Dragon, verse 3, and it says, verse 4. And the king worshipped it and went daily to adore it.
The king, the king worshipped it. As the king, so is the people. Okay? Keep going.
And it says, but Daniel worshiped his own God, Yahweh.
That's what we're doing. We're worshiping our God. Okay? Our God is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's our God. And we're telling it to you on this wicked day. We're standing up, bro.
That's right.
We're standing up on the day that they would put us down back then. You see? We're standing up, man.
I have to get damn straight.
Out of here, man. We're standing up, bro. While all these people are bowing. Can we get that? I reserved 7,000 men that shall not bow a knee. In Romans, what's that, 7 and 10?
11.
11. Let's get that real quick. We ain't bowing to this system, man. And this has been the most sacrificial year all year. You got to get you this, got to get you that, right? You got to get all this shit, man. Show your proof that you're worshiping the image. You got to show proof that you down with the system. You know? You got that, bro? Let's get that real quick.
Sorry, Romans 11 and verse 4. I got it right here. It's Romans 11 and verse 4. But what said the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men.
I have reserved a complete number of men
who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Yeah, that are going to say, fuck this system, man. And say it.
Right.
Excuse my language, but as a man, what else can I say? Because the word fuck is an acronym, fornication under the consent of the king. We ain't asking for consent of the king of fornication. All right? This is wicked. This is satanic, man. And we ain't down with it, man. All right? The Lord has raised us up. We are stirred like Paul when he saw Diana at Ephesus.
Right.
And you got Kanye talking about Donda. That was a spirit. They're embodying it back, bro. He sacrificed his mom for a crappy deal. And then he came back with a resurrection of her. Donda, meaning lady. They were chanting her name, bro. Nah, we ain't no pagans over here. We're not a pagan Roman Empire. We talking about the Holy Roman Empire. You know? Keep going.
Back in Venom the Dragon, in verse.
Yo, the Lord's about to jack this place up. Something serious, man. Something serious. The Lord is not playing, bro. And all you people do it for the kids. A kid is a baby goat. A goat is what you sacrifice. You're all sacrificing your children.
Damn.
You're all partakers of it, man.
Damn. In verse 4, and it says,
we're in hell, bro. We're in hell, man. We're in literally hell. You know? The money's got a demon on it. People got a demon on it. The food's got a demon on it. The damn streets has got a spirit on it. You know? You got to pray continually in this place.
Verse 4, it says, and the king said unto him, why doest not thou worship Baal? Who answered?
Why ain't you get yours?
Right.
Well, why ain't you wearing yours? Right? See? They want to ask you why you ain't down with it. You see? Because you are now a prey. Like it said in Isaiah. And it tells you they think it odd for you not to run with them.
Yep.
Why aren't you riding? Why don't you got a mistletoe? Who's your secret Santa? Then they'll try to push it on you.
Yep.
HR comes to you. So, do you not have money for your Secret Santa? No, bitch, I don't.
Right.
I'm sorry for my language, brothers and sisters.
It's testimony, though.
You know, right? It's
This
testimony.
is what happens on our day-to-day
Yeah.
basis, trying to serve the Lord.
Yeah.
With all sincerity and truth.
Thank you.
You know?
Couldn't have said it better.
But just like the movie They Live, after he found out, they always after him.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Well, Isaiah 59:15, he that departs from evil maketh himself a prey. The Lord looked down and saw that there was no judgment, and it angered the Lord. The Lord is angry, bro. The Lord is angry. The Lord, hey man, the Lord is pleased with us cursing this place out.
Right.
Standing against this, you know?
Going on, it says, verse 5. Who answered and said, because I may not worship idols made with hands, but the living power.
Wisdom of Solomon 13. I will not worship idols made with hands.
Mm-hmm. Who hath created the heaven and the earth, and have severity over all flesh.
Hey, that's another thing. Did Santa create the earth?
Right.
Then why the hell you bowing down to him? Why are you invoking him? You know?
This shit is dead out here.
This shit is dead out here.
Damn.
It's dead out here.
This shit dead
It's
out
dead
here.
out here. I don't think I've ever seen it this dead.
Never.
You know? Call Allah Yahweh Shai. And the Lord got a lively spirit on us. We alive and well, man.
Verse 6, it said the king unto him, thinkest thou not that Bel is a living God?
So he's like, wait a minute. You don't think they alive? Because he's a heathen, so he really believes in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He really believes in that shit. You know?
Seest thou not how much he eateth and drinketh every day?
Yeah, look, see? He like a child. See, this is why children worship Santa.
Right.
Because it's like, wait a minute. They ate and drank. It's got to be real. He had to have came. Santa came. See? Keep going.
Verse 7.
That's witchcraft. That's deceiving you. You know? That's a sleight of hands. You look over here. Remember in Friday, Pops, he got out the bathroom. He said, "What's that?" And he grabbed their food and ran.
Right.
You know? That's what they're doing to the kids.
Yep.
Oh, the tooth fairy.
I was thinking that.
See, that's the Holy Spirit. Like the tooth fairy. Oh, the bunny.
Easter?
Yeah, Ishtar.
Ishtar, yep.
What the hell? A bunny laying eggs? That don't even make sense.
In verse 7, it says,
All this idol worship, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of that, there's a disease of a rabbit going around right now.
yep.
You know?
Bunny
Can't even
pestilence.
talk about it, man. You know?
Man.
That's why we got to go to Odyssey. Y'all brothers know Odyssey means to embark on an adventurous journey. So we getting ready for a second Exodus. So it's very spiritual. Elder Pastor Har said all GMS members had to have an Odyssey account. And he said, we're going to Odyssey. And the Spirit said, look up Odyssey. And it said, to embark on an adventurous journey. Jacob, a pilgrimage. We're getting ready to embark. We're turning our back on Sodom and Gomorrah. And we ain't looking back. You know? And I've been meditating on it. My experience on earth has been shit. My experience with America has been garbage.